hasn't been beginning to be recorded yet. From the beginning, from when I start the recording, that'll be the beginning from when you'll hear the sound from my voice. Do you want to hear something that's really funny? Oh, this is really funny. Now, either the wind came in, or while I was making some sort of video, one of these, which if you don't buy the good ones, they rip you off. They buy them for like 10 cents from China, and they fall apart. See them falling apart? They just fall apart. Incense. I smell it. But I didn't smell this one. And I didn't smell this one. The question is, I took a puff of the weed. Instantaneously, somehow, I smelled this one. Now, how really, what is this real video all about? I can take this video and do something a little different. I did this purposely this month because I can probably not do it every other month, but I can do it at the beginning of the month. But it's the 4th of the month. This is what I really like about the month of August. First of all, 48 equals 32, which equals 5. 4 and 8 equals 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 and 5. 3 and 7 is 10. 5 and 5 is 10. 5, 7, 75. The Hebrew New Year in 1 year. Today, regardless of the death, it was my grandmother's birth, August 4th, 2014. Today, 99 years ago, okay, lo and behold, that King George should come back from England. World War I. Not 100, because you get 1, 10, and 100 each time you hit the 0. So all we need is the 90 years and the 9 years. 90, 90, 99. And it's not me. But when I watch Reboot with my son, that program just enveloped me inside a new world of thought. And then kaboom! Boston pizza is all over, and I've got a pizza pie in my head. BP oil spill, Boston pizza comes in, and I catch this freaked out disease called bipolar disorder. Like, I need this shit in my head. I gotta go around with confidence and, oh my God, I'm sad. And is it gonna last forever? No. But you know what the wrong and bad and hard thing is to live with? To know and think that within the next 24 hours, this feeling is gonna come upon me again and again and again. As the doctor speaks, for the rest of my life. Isn't that scary to have a sad feeling knowing it's going to come upon you for the rest of your life? All my life is what I wanted was this. All I wanted was this all my life. And I might get some. a little bit more than what I have in my hand. And there's a possibility I can get this for the rest of my life, once every 2 weeks. Now, just the first 2 bills will take me through, and you can figure out there's more than $150, $170 here, for sure. But you don't get anything that you haven't worked for or deserved for some reason or another. And for who you partake to be and who you are, it won't mean anything unless you're happy. Or make other people happy. To make up for the happiness that you don't have. But it's not the happiness that I don't have that I want that kind of happiness to have this money to only be happy. But everybody has to be a little bit more happy. Not because I'm happy, because it's good for them, because I don't want to be unhappy either. Quick. Mercury, Saturn, 10 apart. Venus, Mercury, 22 apart. Bustin' blackjack, no moons, no moons. Bustin' blackjack, I guess someone's pregnant, right? We got a half moon right there. We don't see the dark side of the moon. Maybe it's the organs within us. Jupiter 99, 4 away from Mercury, the circle of life. Earth 52, add Mars 51, Mercury. Why am I talking so much about Mercury? It's because every time I think about the Mercury rising, I see that little red thing outside. taking our temperature at 98 degrees, 9 times 8 is 72, 7 and 2 is 9, 7 times 2 is 14, equals 23. 23 and 72 equals 95. 9 by 5 is 45. 9 and 5 is 14 is 59. 5 times 9 is 45. 5 and 9 is 14 again. 1, 5, and 9 down the side of your phone. Aleph. They all left. The letter Aleph. Don't be mean, because in French it's bait, and that's the second letter. And then you see a bait and a bait, because one took care of us while one brought us in here from the Mercury rising. But the question comes to me, also when I think of Mercury, I think of silver, but I don't think of gold. So how can we include gold in the whole situation, regardless of whatever comes to be? I'm just going to throw a whole bunch of pictures at you. One of the reasons, sometimes they look like squares, sometimes they look like zeros. Put a dot in them, it'll be something else. Go to the dartboard. The center dot would have been the 30, the 50 for the passage, and the 30 creation. You notice it's green and red in the center of darts, just like on the roulette board. Trying to see if there's any other books around that I can throw at you for 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm just going to read this. Colors and songs, television, card games, all games, backgammon, Monopoly, telephone, Rubik's Cube base, Rubik's Cube center core, the turning of the Rubik's Cube and what actually moves when you turn the cube, bowling, the score in bowling, the number of players usually on a team, the number of cars, names and planes and trains and buses and Bibles, different kinds of Bibles and relations and Torah, disciples, the disciples who learned how to read and write 2,000 years ago. And in most of the books, they make them all white. Then in this world, they made them all white again to read and write. Only the white? Oh, of course, all the intelligence comes out from the blue and the black ink that comes out of your pen to go onto the white paper to inscribe it within your mind for you to write it out again. Who was Jesus? I'm hoping to hell this video works, because I'm impressed myself. MASH, Gilligan's Island's president's names, Mount Rushmore, the Penny, the Clinton, Margaret Thatcher, Bush's, George's, George of the Jungle, Lincoln on my penny electronic, and throw me a buck and wash my face. Hey, George. NHL and NBA. The ponies running at the track. Who's which walks? Who walks where? Oh, we go for Chinese buffet tonight. I, Bell, and Cope to cope the hope. The Pope has changed. It's all a little strange, and I can't find my next book to show you some of these nice little pictures. So we're going to say thank you for watching, and a message I got before this site existed. I got a message from this place. I'm just going to read it real quick. Okay. It says to me, thank you for watching Raphael 7286.